afternoon and welcome to PSD Energy Park for the 2025 Soccer Elimination Final Stage from Salisbury to Adelaide. Huge thanks to the club sponsors for their support in 2025. ETS PSD Energy, Club and Lace, British Club, Eureka Cabin, Live Electrical, DJ Arts and Records. Taking the part today, the Salisbury United. Number 1, Luke Luongo. Number 2, Aaron Bannister. Number 3, Jake Boyd. Number 4, Matthew Taylor. Number 5, Matthew Marchioro. Number 6, Jacob Vanderhout. Number 7, Matthew Myatek. Number 8, Ibuki Shinto. Number 10, William Babington. Number 11, Jackson Bullen. Number 13, Josh Farrell. Number 16, Marwan Abdullahi. Number 17, Anthony Luongo. Number 19, Gosa Uwinorogi. Number 22, Julian Bella. Number 23, Dermot Harrington. Number 26, Reeve Carusa. Number 28, Sam Adecho. Number 29, Jacob Oates. For Adelaide Blue Eagles. Number 1, Nick Higgins. Number 2, Pippa Mullins. Number 3, Matthew Jones. Number 4, Declan Gray. Number 7, Luigi Di Troia. Number 8, Amari Guerrero. Number 10, Ricardo Da Silva. Number 11, James Cooksley. Number 12, Christian Migliaccio. Number 13, Caleb Evans. Number 14, Antonio Hansari. Number 16, Rafael De Lucia. Number 17, Christian Diagio. Number 18, William Smithson Thomas. Number 22, Juan Capolino. Number 24, Isaac Vanillo. Number 25, Benjamin Jackson. Just a reminder, Billy's Bar is open upstairs. Downstairs under the ground team is the canteen with hot food and our famous steak roll with a lot of hot chips, coffee and drinks. Best of luck to both teams today. Come on, Salisbury. Let's go.
Good afternoon, folks, and welcome to PSD Energy Park here in Salisbury for this elimination final between the host side, Salisbury United, and their visitors, Adelaide Blue Eagles. I'm your host, David Grant, and I'll be taking you through 90 minutes of football, potentially 120 minutes of football, or potentially 120 minutes of football and penalties in about 8 minutes' time. Don't go anywhere, folks. You're watching the HPG Homes State League 1 elimination final.
I'll come back. I'll control it. Sorry.
Hello, good afternoon, and welcome here to PSD Energy Park in Burton for this State League 1 HPG Homes State League 1 elimination final game between the host side in blue, Salisbury United, and their visitors, Adelaide Blue Eagles, playing in the white kit this afternoon. I'm your host, David Grant, and I'll be taking you through the next 90 minutes of football, folks. It is elimination final, so loser is out. We have the potential to go beyond 90 minutes, 120 minutes, possibly penalties, who knows. I'll give you the lineup, folks. Salisbury United first. Luke Luongo in goal, number 1. Number 2, Aaron Bannister. Number 4, the captain, Matthew Taylor. 6, Jacob van der Hout. 7, Matthew Majetic. 8, Ibuki Shinto. 10, Liam Bebbington. 11, Jackson Bullen. 19, Igosa Umurogi. 22, Julian Vela. 25, Matthew Marchioro. Adelaide Blue Eagles lining up as follows. Number 1, Mitchell Higgins. 3 is Matthew Jones. 4, Declan Gray. 7, Luigi De Troia. 10, the captain, Ricardo De Silva. 12, Christian Migliaccio. 16, Rafael De Lucia. 17, Christian Giargenio. 18, William Smithson Thomas. 22, Juan Capolino. 24, Isaac Vernello. Referee today is Christian Verdicchio, and he is assisted by Ibrahim Sahiri and Cameron Joy. Fourth official, Andrew Kite. Previous meetings this year, Blue Eagles and Salisbury United drew nothing each in round 15 at Blue Eagles, and in round 5 they played here at PSD Energy Park. The Blue Eagles scoring a 3-2 away win. Mari Didero, Cacciavellani scoring twice, and in reply, Salisbury United's Mitchell Cool and Joshua Farrell scored. In 2024, Blue Eagles won 3-2, with Ricardo De Silva scoring 2, Christian Giargenio 1, Mitchell Cool 1, Jackson Bullen also scoring. And in round 8, at this ground, Salisbury United's last win over Blue Eagles was a 3-2 victory, with Matthew Taylor and Joshua Kay scoring the 3 goals, Kay getting a brace in that one. And Blue Eagles, Julian Fernandez and Cacciavellani scoring against them. We're all set here, folks. It is an elimination final. The loser is out. The winner will go on to the next round of elimination finals. We'll take on the winner of the other game a bit later today between West Adelaide and Cumberland. Poised over the box in the middle there. Over the ball in the middle, Capolino and Ricardo De Silva preparing to get us underway. Two teams with a long, proud history and a continuous history as well. With United formed in 1954, and Blue Eagles just a few years after that, also in the 50s. Salisbury United haven't been in the top flight since 1997, and they seek a return here for the first time in almost 30 years. For Blue Eagles, it's a bit more recent. They were in the top flight in 2021 when the likes of Hamish McCabe, Isaac Mullen, Christian D'Angelo were the top scorers in that squad. And it's an early start. This afternoon we have a game after this at 6. West Adelaide and Cumberland, which is also on the FSA League's YouTube's channel. Matt Taylor, the captain there, tries to head the ball through. Doesn't make the connection. It's intercepted by Smith and Thomas and cleared. Eventually Salisbury go back to their goalkeeper. And he clears. It's Luke Luongo making a return to this squad. He was on the bench last week. Reid Kaluza came in. He finds himself on the bench this week. Here's De Silva. Moves the ball down nicely. Plays in Matthew Jones. Back to De Silva. Chip over the top. He's looking for Christian D'Argenio. The danger is cleared by Aaron Bannister. Ball goes out. It's a corner. De Silva makes his way down to take that corner. And here it comes. 6-yard box headed clear by the captain, Matt Taylor. Salisbury look to try and take advantage on the break here. Taylor's off in a sprint here. But Matthew Jones will get there first for Blue Eagles. Plays it back to his goalkeeper, Higgins, and he clears. And it's a throw in on this near side for Salisbury United. Aaron Bannister to take. Looks for Taylor. Taylor does get his head to it, but succeeds only in putting the ball out. And he's landed in Bannister there. Bannister hobbles away. Salisbury United have won the top tier in South Australia in the past. Way back in 1985, they were coached by Jimmy Campbell. In 1985 was the club's just their second year in the top division. They clinched the title on the very last day of the season with a 1-0 win over Elizabeth City. It's Steve Jarvis Park, their former home. They've been at this ground, PSD Energy Stadium, for the last 6 or 7 years or so. And here come Blue Eagles on the far side. D'Argenio tries to get the ball into the middle. Cleared by Bebbington though. Taylor now brings it down nicely. Plays it out wide. Jackson Bullen on the far side now. He finds Bebbington. Eventually the ball goes out off Ibuki Shinto. Number of changes for the Salisbury United. I'll tell you what, it won't be the last time I call them that today, and I apologise for that. I'm covering the other Salisbury team in the Women's National Premier League, and also spent a number of years playing against their men's team, so forgive me if I do slip up. There are a number of changes for the Salisbury United side from last week, where they had an unfortunate 4-0 away loss to runaway league leaders Sturt. Reid Kaluza, as we mentioned before, replaced in goal by Luke Luongo. Joshua Farrell, Anthony Luongo, Jacob Fote all dropped to the bench for this game. They started last week, and in comes Aaron Bannister, Ibuki Shinto, and Matthew Machioro. Blue Eagles not quite as changed. Cooper Mullins has dropped out of the squad, and Omari Dodero is on the bench. And coming in, Christian Migliaccio and William Smithson-Thomas, both of whom were on the bench last week in their 3-2 away win at Cumberland. HPG Homes State League 1 elimination final. The first week of finals here in South Australia. A lovely afternoon as well. It is here in the northern suburbs of our great city, as we emerge from winter. We're not quite in spring, but the weather is. Ball just ushered out on the far side there by Iwuma Rogi. Now, the foray down that far side. Cleared though by Blue Eagles. It's very early days, but Salisbury seem to have settled well. Neither team really with ascendancy in midfield yet. Something they'll both be seeking to do so in that crucial area. Decent crowd here as well. Main grandstand, which you can't see because the camera shot is from it. But I love the big grandstand here. 2 tiers. And a lovely elevated view we have here as Ricardo da Silva picks the ball up now for Blue Eagles. Tries to play it through. Target was Luigi De Troia. Didn't get to him though. Went all the way through to the goalkeeper. And a little off the ball there, which referee Christian Verdicchio was very quick to come over here and adjudicate. One of our top referees in our state, Christian Verdicchio. Very experienced as well. The perfect candidate for what is a crucial match for both sides. It is do or die. Of course, last night, Eastern United had a 2-0 win over Modbury Vista in the promotion playoff, and a result that sees Eastern United promoted to State League 1 for next year. And in this State League 1 side game, should I say, here's Shinto making his way down the right-hand side, fires off the ball. Wins nothing but a throw-in, but in this State League 1 competition we have here, we have this elimination final at 3, followed by another at 6 in West Adelaide and Cumberland. But finals series even is upon us. And as I mentioned, there was the first of those knockout games played last night, State League 2, so the division below this. And Eastern United have won the right, or earned the right, should we say, to play in State League 1 next year. They'll be playing against, well, at least one of these teams, because one of these two will remain in State League 1 next year. 2 teams do go up. Sturt already qualified as league winners. As Mitchell Higgins launches the ball long, goes all the way through to his counterpart at the far end, Luke Luongo. Into the 9th minute here. There's nothing each on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED needs. Between these two protagonists, each seeking a spot in our prestigious RA NPL, the top tier for next year. There's a throw-in in this near side now. Taylor again the target. Blue Eagles come away with it. Here's Vernillo. Is it Vernillo? Blue Eagles can't get his foot to it. The ball eventually goes all the way back to the goalkeeper, Mitchell Higgins, who collects. And we do have an injury in this near side. The play has been halted. Swan Capolino, the player, down on the deck. And he's back up now and hobbling away. They made it tough stuff, these Salisbury United players. He'll just jog that one off. Higgins gets us back underway with a long kick. Julian Vela there, Salisbury United player, to intercept the ball and clear it. But only as far as Smith and Thomas. And it comes off him last. And it's a Salisbury United throw in the far side. Jackson Bullen with it, goes down the line, finds Taylor. Taylor flicks on, somewhat aimlessly, it has to be said. Eventually it's kicked up by De Troia. And again, that one breaks down. If you've just joined me, we're 10 minutes into this HPG Homes State League 1 elimination final between the host side, Salisbury United, playing in the all-blue kit, attacking the goal to the right of your screen, and Adelaide Blue Eagles playing in their away kit, white shirts, blue shorts, white stockings, shooting to the goal on your left. No clear-cut chances yet for either side. Both goalkeepers have had involvement, but fairly routine. Romarogi just sees that one out. And Luke Luongo, the goalkeeper, goes to collect. Quite a large area behind that goal. Normally the fence would be a bit closer, and there wouldn't be such a great distance for the goalkeeper to retrieve. But Luongo's had to make a few trips back there. He'll be getting his steps up this afternoon, folks. Luongo will get us back underway. Kicks it, easily intercepted by De Lucia. And De Lucia has it on the far side again. Cuts inside, finds D'Argenio. Final ball comes in, but it's over the top. Luongo kicks over the halfway line. Declan Gray eventually gets the ball for Blue Eagles, puts it forward, tries to find De Lucia. Ends up back with Gray. And it comes off him as well. Salisbury United throw in the far side. There is an RA NPL match being played at this point in time as well. Croydon Kings hosting West Torrens, or Colour. Currently 1-0 there for the home side. Cross comes in from Bullen. It's very deep. And that goes out on the full. Nice to see the support there behind the goal. Salisbury United, I guess they're called the Ultras. I think that's what they call them in this day and age. Out enjoying their team's performance and a pleasant late winter's afternoon here. Here comes Salisbury again, collecting the ball all the way back to their goalkeeper Luongo, and he clears. It's very low. Vernillo goes out wide, finds Matthew Jones. And a clear foul there by Isaac Vernillo and his opponent. Salisbury United have the free kick. The Wamarogi to take. Plays it almost along the ground. Julian Vela, the player there, hooks it up into the sky. Taylor might have brought it down, but opted to try and play in Shinto. Vela plays the ball through. The Blue Eagles look to clear. And they do so through Smithson Thomas eventually. Silva. A real battle of attrition in that midfield, but here's a little bit of space. It's just opened up for Liam Bebbington, and he plays it out wide. Shinto collects on the far side. Jackson Bullen now. D'Argenio gets a toe in and concedes the throw. And here comes that throw. Into the penalty box it goes. Cleared by Matthew Jones though. Eventually by Wimarogi, despite the close attention of Isaac Vernillo for Blue Eagles. Crossfield ball over to this near side. Luigi De Troia with it now for Blue Eagles, playing in white. Wimarogi now. Comes out to this near side. Aaron Bannister trying to find a little bit of space. It doesn't work out. Matthew Jones has it now. He gets his cross into the middle. And it falls to Isaac Vernillo. There's a snapshot. A little bit too close to the goalkeeper though. Luke Luongo, and he takes it quite comfortably. The first shot in anger. Or on target, should I say. For Blue Eagles. Routine save really for Luongo. Not a real test for him. He still had to have his wits about him. Mitchell Higgins eventually collects. Blue Eagles trying to play it from the back, but they do so unsuccessfully. Here's Majetic. Makes his way in the middle. His run is blocked. No foul though. De Silva places that one forward. It goes all the way through to the keeper, Luke Luongo, who collects. Both clubs did make finals last year. Blue Eagles finished third. Salisbury United finished fifth. Both made it into the preliminary final, but ultimately were knocked out by the two teams that went up last year. That's Playford City and West Torrensburg Culla. So they'll be eager to atone for missing out last year, both of them. Nice little turn there by Matthew Majetic in that corner, but his run was blocked. Blue Eagles clear of the danger. Wimarogi, and that one's going to come right over here. We do have a player down the corner here. Blue Eagles player.
Come on, Salisbury!
He's back up on his feet. And it's a throw in this near side. Matthew Jones to take. And there's a little chance for a shot. Oh, over the top. Isaac Vernillo again. Second effort he's had on goal. Just put that one a wee bit too high. Made the space well enough outside the box and got the shot in, but not on target. Salisbury United throw in this near side now. Aaron Bannister with it, goes down the line looking for Taylor again, flicks it on. Shinto's under it, but it's cleared by Smith and Thomas. And Shinto's onto this, he'll get his cross in. There's not many in the middle. Comes back out. Jacob van der Hout with it now at his feet. Van der Hout tries to make the space. Eventually the cross comes in. That's Majetic. He thought about the shot. Finds Bullen. Comes back to Majetic. Blue Eagles out to defend in numbers. Majetic goes to ground and the foul is given. Right in front of the referee, Christian Verdicchio, so an easy decision for him to make. No argument either from the players, so it's a free kick. It's a long way out. Free kick for Salisbury United. A good 40 yards out, maybe 35 yards out. It's chipped into the middle. And that one just goes out. No takers. It was a bit high, to be fair. Jacob van der Hout. Maybe not quite getting that right. Mitchell Higgins gets us back underway. Rolls the ball out to Declan Gray. And Gray launches long. Capolino plays it out to this left-hand side, but that final ball for Matthew Jones is wanting. And that one goes out for a goal kick. Back underway here at PSD Energy Stadium in Burton. In this HBG Homes State League 1 elimination final. The loser of this is out. Their season is over. The winner will march on. For at least one more week as the ball comes in from Ricardo da Silva and it's taken by Luongo. Capolino was in there looking for the spillage, but it never came. Luongo's had a first half that would do wonders for his confidence there as United find spaces in midfield. Final ball to the far side has been picked up by De Lucia though for Blue Eagles, and he finds Isaac Vernillo. Free kick taken. It's poor though. Blue Eagles still have possession. Matthew Jones playing nicely there with Luigi De Troia. But ultimately it breaks down. Liam Bevington comes away with it now. Tries to find Bullen. Doesn't do so. Isaac Vernillo has it over on that far side. Plays it inside to Luigi De Troia. He tries to chip it into the middle. It's an awkward ball. Awkward bounce. But Matthew Marchioro deals with it. Concedes the corner. Which will be taken in the far side by Ricardo da Silva. Back underway, ball to the far side. Jackson Bullen now. Into the middle he goes. Picked up by Migliaccio though. And Da Silva has a swipe at it with his left. Frustrated with himself there, but it was a snapshot. It was worth a go, but didn't quite get the body around it. And that goes out for a goal kick. Back underway. Here's Matt Taylor now making his way forward. Intercepted by Smith and Thomas though. Jackson Bullen has it, opts to play safe and goes back to Marchioro. Brought down. Here's Jacob van der Hout now. As an overlapping run from Aaron Bannister. Chooses not to use him, plays it inside. It does come back to Bannister in the end though, he's on his right foot. Cross comes in, it's not well struck by Liam Bevington. Now Blue Eagles are on it. Roma Rogge's under a bit of pressure here. deals with it as best he can, and ultimately Marchioro goes back to his goalkeeper. But Blue Eagles are really pressed here. Here they come. Here's the Troya. Crosses into the middle. It breaks down, and Umarogi plays it out. Jacob van der Hout now goes cross field. Jackson Bullen will pick this up on the far side. Cross into the middle. Goes all the way through to the keeper. Higgins who collects. Tell you what, both goalkeepers at either end have probably had more possession than many of the outfield players. Not that they've had much to do, but it is end-to-end stuff. It's a throw in down on this near side in that far corner, and the assistant Ibrahim Saidi indicates that the replacement ball should be brought over, and the home bench oblige. Capolino now plays it through here. Shinto in a race to the byline. Decent defending though by Declan Gray, and he just sees that one out. Vernillo turns, gets the cross in. It's met by Bannister though, and eventually cleared by Bullen. To the Chia. Rumarogi pushes it out wide. Shinto tries to turn, not sure who that pass was aimed for. It's cut out by Declan Gray. And the outcome is a throw in the far side. Rafael de la Chia to take. He does so and receives it back. Little chip forward. Aiming for Smith and Thomas, I think, but Capolino, should I say, didn't get to him though. Here comes Salisbury now on the far side. Making a B line for the by line. Doesn't get there. Ball goes out. Goal kick. Just about half an hour gone now here in this HBG Homes State League 1 elimination final. It is nothing each on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard. Neither goalkeeper really thoroughly tested yet. Luongo in goal for Salisbury United has perhaps had the more challenging saves to make, but no clear-cut chances really, as Majetic tries to collect the ball there. Gliaccio collects though, and he clears. Presses it forward. There's Jackson Bullen on the far side now for Salisbury United. The Blueberries. He chips forward. Majetic beaten comfortably by Declan Gray though. And here's Declan Gray again. He puts it out. Throw in the far side. A reminder, of course, that this game will go to extra time and penalties if required. It's an elimination final. There has to be a winner today. We did see a State League 2 elimination final last night in the promotion playoff between Eastern United and Morby Vista, and it took a goal to open that game up. But it may well be the case here. On the other side, of course, will want to concede as the ball comes out the middle from the throw-in. Snap shot. And that was going in. And Salisbury United have the lead. They've got a lead through Matthew Marchioro. And it is 1-0. Half an hour gone here. And that should change the complexion of the game. And a big cheer from the main stand here as Marchioro puts his team 1-0 up. And it has been a fairly evenly contested game to this point. First decent effort they've had. And our apologies if your view was obscured there. We are sitting in the main stand. Not much we can do about that. And there also wasn't much that Mitchell Higgins in goal for Blue Eagles could do about that shot by Matthew Marchioro to open the scoring and make it 1-0 for the home side. Back underway. And as I mentioned, the game last night, State League 2 promotion playoff final, was really opened up by the first goal. That goal did come a bit later in the game than this one has. We've still got 60 odd minutes of play left in this, so a long way to go, but the goal should open it up. Here's Ricardo da Silva now, chips it forward. Umarogi beckons his keeper to come out. Didn't do so. Good challenge for the ball, and he got the ball, to be fair. Blue Eagles now needing to step up a gear. Shinto turns away from da Silva. Declan Gray now. Ranillo plays out wide to this near side. Troy's ball into the middle. Lands with D'Argenio. And eventually out wide. De Lucia gets his little ball into the middle. But it's cleared by the goal scorer, Matthew Marchioro. Da Silva. Put it out wide, Blue Eagles now. Make the way to the byline. Solid tackle by Jackson Bullen. He's had a field day out on that far side. Gray, Da Silva. Da Silva chips into the middle. And he breaks it to the back post here. I'm not sure why young Luigi Detroit didn't maybe have a crack there. He just didn't fancy it. Tried to play it back across the face of goal when maybe a shot would have been the better option. It ends up for a throw-in for Blue Eagles on this near side. Here's Detroyer again. Da Silva tries to chip it forward. Still have it. Migliaccio still has it, goes across the park. Finds Rafael De Lucia. He gets his cross in. It's not effective though, and it's cleared by Umarogi. Eventually it comes off De Lucia on the far side, and it's a Salisbury United throw in. There's been another goal at Croydon in the game between Croydon Kings and West Torrens Burkalla. It's 2-0 now for the home side there. First goal came in the second minute. Adam Martinello scoring. And they've just scored their second. Although I don't have information who that is. Here's the Troy with a shot. Racing through to the middle. Didn't get it on target though again. And that one's gone wasted. Goal kick, which young Luke Luongo is in no hurry to take already. Still an hour to go. Can't be time wasting yet, are you? Verity takes it. Goes along with that left boot of his. It's won by Declan Gray. And then Ricardo da Silva as well. And here's da Silva in the burst. Can't get through that wall of blue shirts though. Bebbington eventually loses out. Blue Eagles have it. Into the middle they go. Snapshot again. No luck. Blocked by that blue wall that I mentioned before. Jacob van der Hout now for Salisbury. Goes into the middle. There's a wee bit of space opened up there. Bebbington. Majetic. It goes all the way through to the goalkeeper, Mitchell Higgins, and he collects. And he's in a wee bit more of a rush to get play started, understandably. And he rolls it out to the far side to Di Lucia. Cross comes in, back post. Nobody there. The idea was to get it over to Luigi De Troia. A wee bit far ahead of him, and it's not worked out. There's Ricardo da Silva again, hooks it over his shoulder. Shinto picks it up in the middle of the park. Bannister. Van der Hout. Ball, to be fair, bobbled just as it got to him. De Troia now goes inside. Vernillo combining well, but Salisbury back in numbers again. Defend effectively. Although they do concede the throw. Van der Hout battling for it. Can't get the better of Ricardo da Silva. He chips forward. It's a nice ball. But it's gone over the head of his teammate Luigi De Troia. And it goes all the way through to the goalkeeper, Luke Luongo. Into the 39th minute on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard. It is 1-0 for the home side, Salisbury United. Goal scored in the 30th minute by Matthew Marchioro. And that is the difference between the two sides in this elimination final. Aaron Bannister with the throw now, goes down the line. Ibuki Shinto can't quite get his head to it, and it's cleared. Bebbington opts to go back to Uwumarogi, and he clears up the line. Shinto, nice take. And that's been deemed to be a goal kick, as indicated by the assistant Ibrahim Sairi down there. Mitchell Higgins out to retrieve that quickly and bring it back to take the kick. And here's Higgins' kick now, back underway as we approach the end of this first half. Ball comes out in this near side. Matthew Jones will take the throw in for Blue Eagles. He goes line, finds De Troia. He chips into the middle. It's a decent ball. And it fell to Swan Capolino, who I think maybe just didn't expect it to get through to him. He does explain to his teammates that he lost it in the sun as well. Either way, it's a good chance gone begging. The score remains 1-0 to the home side. Salisbury United here. in this HBG Homes State League 1 elimination final. Luigi De Troia. Matthew Jones now in this near side, crowded out again. Salisbury United have a real urgency about them when they don't have the ball. And there's been a little knock off the ball here. I think it's Christian Migliaccio who's down on the deck. And his namesake, Christian Verdicchio, attends to him. In the kind and caring manner that we associate with our referee there in the middle. Migliaccio is back on his feet, makes his way back into his position there. Sitting just behind the midfield, just in front of the defence in that 6 role. What we in the olden days would call a holding midfielder. They all do it by numbers now, 6 and 10 and 9. Foul against Ricardo De Silva in the middle of the park there. Free kick for Blue Eagles. So it takes that kick, goes into the middle. Target is Declan Gray, who's been known to be good in the air. Scored from a corner just a few weeks ago at Marden in a league game. Couldn't get to that one though. Goal kick for Salisbury United. Luke Luongo to take. Majetic seems to have drifted over to this near side. Kane just going through a little bit of a scrappy stage, but Jackson Bullen's collected it on the far side now. He goes long with his right foot. Matthew Taylor is the target. But William Smith-Thomas gets his hand to it. The goalkeeper's fumbled that one. It's fallen to Taylor. Free kick given, but Taylor's shot well over the bar anyway. Wouldn't have counted. What was it? Matthew Majetic intercepts there for Salisbury. Declan Gray eventually goes back to his goalkeeper. Chip forward. Leap by Marchioro. Doesn't get to it. Blue Eagles still have it. Here's Isaac Vernillo on the far side. De Silva crossing the ball right onto the penalty spots. And again, Capolino is the target. He can't direct the header. Juan Capolino scored 2 goals last week in their 3-2 away win at Cumberland. He's featured heavily today, but just hasn't managed to get the shot in that would really test his opponent in goal, Luke Luongo. And there goes the half-time whistle. Christian Verdicchio has drawn proceedings to a close. It's been a satisfactory half, I think, for Salisbury United. They'll be pleased to go into the break with the 1-0 lead. Goal scored in the 30th minute by Matthew Marchioro. Blue Eagles with a little bit of work to do. It is an elimination final here in the HBG Homes State League 1. The loser will be out. Their season will be over, so the next 45 minutes is crucial. And crucial for both So both teams head into the dressing room. And certainly the crowd here, the locals, very pleased with the way the first half has gone. We'll go and have ourselves a little 15-minute break.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes. For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Their own hands. Zarabona faces a plethora of opponents but gets his shot in, and that's a fine goal by Zarabona to make it 4-2, and Zarabona has 3 for the night. And what a finish.
And it's Hamish McCabe from distance. Wowee! What a goal to double the lead.
And what a night Fred Sunday's had so far, really driving that attack up front.
And now, can I do something again? And there we have it, it's number 4! Marlborough Jets, out of nothing! Quickly get back into it again! And it's McCabe!
But it's not going to plan in the first half. That saw Parry Hill's getting in front. Another chance! Wow! Locked up again in the paddocks. 2-2.
Puts in the penalty and wins the grand final for Campbelltown City.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Coles Mini Roos is more than just football. It is a place to find our feet, learn new skills, and meet new friends. Football starts here. Find your place. Join our team.
That's a nice shot from outside. What an effort that was.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
On the back of the announcement and the celebration of football, NPLSA will be investing $50,000 into a coach education fund. $35,000 will be invested into community coach education, which will see 19 courses at club venues and over 500 community coaches. Working closely with clubs to develop and upskill coaches will strengthen the grassroots community, which will obviously benefit the football community as a whole.
It can only be beneficial because most of the clubs, most of the coaches start off just as parents coaching their kids' teams, and they're learning on the job as much as the kids. So this would be perfect because not only would kids be getting coached, the coaches will be getting coached.
As a club, we struggle to attract good coaches, and having this sort of funding coming our way will actually allow us to sort of offer more boys and girls out there to actually coach at the club. Everything comes at a cost these days, and this award presented to our club here again will allow our average parents, supporters, players to the opportunity to come out and actually to take on coaching and to be part of it. They've got a passion about this sport and a passion about this club. They'll be able to come here now, get trained up and actually take on a team and just move forward with us here.
The remaining $15,000 will be invested into a joint initiative with NPLSA, Adelaide United and PSV, where selected coaches and technical directors from South Australia will be given a professional development opportunity to go to PSV in October 2025.
Once you get the bug for the coaching, you love it, and you love seeing the kids improve, especially the connection to your club. You want to see the kids come through at your club, and it's just a win-win for everyone.
Taylor with the header there. Cleared. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologise for being late. In my rush at half-time there. Didn't quite get back to the desk in time. Sorry about that, but we're back underway. Second half here of the HPG Homes State League 1 elimination final here at PSD Energy Park. Currently, Salisbury United 1-0 up. Courtesy of a goal in the 30th minute from Matthew Martioro. Blue Eagles with it all to do. Haven't been notified of any changes to personnel out there on the park. But if I become aware of any, I'll let you know. Here's Ricardo da Silva now. Plays the ball through to D'Argenio. Ball eventually comes into the middle. And again, Capolino, the target underneath it. Doesn't get the contact right though. Doesn't actually make any contact. It goes through to the goalkeeper, Luke Longo. He clears. Taylor now flicks on. Shinto. And that one is just ushered out by William Smith-Thomas. Matthew Jones now on the far side. Blue Eagles looking to try and build as they come forward. Umarogi versus De Silva. De Silva wins that one. Eventually the ball goes out off Aaron Bannister. Christian Verdicchio just pauses play while there's a chat with Salisbury United's captain Matt Taylor. Ball's flicked into the middle. Cleared. Blue Eagles have the throw. It's been taken by De Lucia. Luigi De Troia tries to get his cross into the middle, but it goes out. Comes off Matthew Marchioro, and it's a Blue Eagles corner on this near side. So into the middle. Andrew Houts in the middle, feels his shirt was tugged, almost paused play, didn't play the whistle, but the whistle eventually came. And the free kick has been given Salisbury United's way. Longo takes the kick, goes long. Target is Taylor. He flicks it on nicely. Doesn't get through to Shinto though. Goes all the way through to the goalkeeper, Mitchell Higgins, and he dispenses with it. Over to the far side it goes. Matthew Jones with it. Ball over the top there to Shinto. And it's a goal kick after all that. Jacob van der Hout couldn't get the cross right. Mitchell Higgins has the goal kick. De Troia. Gray receives it back to Detroit, sends it back to Detroit, should I say, in this near side, just in the shadow. Tries to play it inside. Majetic picks it up. He's almost rugby tackled there by Migliaccio. Good refereeing though to play the advantage, to see what the outcome might be. Throw in this near side for Blue Eagles. Down the line it goes from De Lucia. Vernillo for Blue Eagles. Tries to make headway, but crowded out again by that United defence. Playing, I'll say defence, it's actually the midfield, but they're playing a defensive way. And they contrive to win the throw. It's been taken by Jackson Bullen. He aims for Taylor, doesn't get there. Declan Gray gets the better of him, and Declan Gray gets the better of him again. And it is a Blue Eagles throw just down in front of us. Rafael De Lucia with it. He stole a few yards. He had to go back. He's done that now, and he's taken the throw. De Silva tries to pump the ball in the middle. Is unsuccessful. Van der Hout has it now, the number 6 on that far side. He faces Matthew Jones. Van der Hout brings the ball over to this side of the play. Liam Bebington exchanging passes with Majetic. And with Bullen. And it goes out. If you've just joined us, you're watching the elimination final between Salisbury United and Blue Eagles in the HBG Homes State League 1. It is 1-0 for the home side. Matthew Marchioro scoring in the 30th minute his 4th league goal of the season. And as things stand, Salisbury United in the driving seat. But it has been a very even match. There's not much between these two sides. Very closely contested. But all to play for. Winner goes through into the next round of final series. Loser goes home with nothing. As the ball bobbles around in the middle, Blue Eagles looking to defend. And that looked like it was going to fall for Marchioro again. Took about 3 hours to come down to the ground. He didn't get the shot in the end. And now Salisbury United look to come forward. Final ball's poor though, goes right through to the goalkeeper, Mitchell Higgins, and he dispenses with it. It comes out to this near side, Rafael De Lucia. Isaac Vernillo now for Blue Eagles, the number 24. Opts to come back. De Silva, De Lucia. And again, final ball into the middle is cleared by Marturio. Here's De Troia now, cross into the middle. Migliaccio. Uruma Rogi gets in the way, blocks his run. And now Salisbury have it. Majetic up there with Shinto. Taylor tries to get in front of his opponent. Wins it back. It's bouncing around like a beach ball out there. Here's Majetic. Ricardo De Silva. It's compressed space there. Salisbury United in transition, quick to close down to try and win it back. Concede the throw. Throw's taken, goes down the line. Majetic. And that'll go through to Declan Gray, and he'll use his goalkeeper, Mitchell Higgins. Higgins goes long. Uruma Rogi's got eyes for it. Doesn't make the clean contact though, and Blue Eagles have it on the far side. Here's De Troia. Cross eventually comes into the penalty spot. Again, the target, Capolino. Again, he doesn't make clean contact, but Blue Eagles still have it. And it's a throw in for Blue Eagles. Goes into the middle. Bullen gets his head to it. Bebbington clears. Smithson Thomas for Blue Eagles hooks it away with his left foot, but it only goes to Jacob van der Hout on that far side. Van der Hout comes inside, opts to play it safe and go back. Here's Shinto, deceives his opponent, can't get the cross in. Matthew Jones is equal to the task. And that one will go out. I think Van der Hout thought he was probably going to be given offside if he made contact with it, so he opted not to persevere with his run. Salisbury United crowd at the back there behind the goal. Being very vocal. Higgins gets his back underway, kicks long. Slice clearance there by Liam Bebbington. Puts out for a throw, which has been taken. Migliaccio goes wide. DeTroya now. Overlapping run from Jones, but he opts not to use him. Blue Eagles still have it. Cross it in the middle from De Silva. Met by Urumarogi. Jones is in the mix, but they clear their lines. Blue Eagles reset. Goes back to the goalkeeper, Mitchell Higgins. Out to this near side. Bullen, nice first touch to deceive De Silva, but then deceives himself. It goes out. Luigi DeTroya now in the far side for Blue Eagles. Has Jones. Has Vernillo. Opts to go for Vernillo. Salisbury break it down again. Matt Taylor now. Salisbury United's captain. Teases his opponent. Has the shirt tugged. Bebbington. Vanderhout, the cross in the middle. Taylor's first touch takes him wide. He opts to go back to Vanderhout. Migliaccio wins. Migliaccio with it again. Metic. Ooh, Jacob Vanderhout had a little kick there. And it's a quiet word from Christian Verdicchio, and Vanderhout for me is just a little bit lucky there. Had a little snap at the shins of Christian Migliaccio. Just a free kick on this occasion. Taken by Mitchell Higgins. He launches long into the box. And again, getting his head to it first. Joan Capolino. De Silva. All the way through to the goalkeeper again. This game finally in the balance. 1-0 for the home side. Jacob Vanderhout picks it up. Bebbington. Eventually, final ball comes through from Vela. But it's overhit, goes through to the goalkeeper. Into the 60th minute here in this HBG Homes State League 1 elimination final. Cross comes in the middle, free header for Vanillo. Can't get the body right though. And Blue Eagles press, seeking an equaliser. Breaks to Vanillo here, turns, shoots. It's wide. And it's still 1-0 for the home side. On the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard, 60 minutes gone. Huge match for both sides. For the loser, their season is over. For the winner, they progress to the next round of this final series for 2025. Declan Gray seeing the ball back to his goalkeeper, Mitchell Higgins. He picks it up. Migliaccio pushes it out wide. Salisbury United will be making their first substitution. And it's Anthony Luongo who comes on for Matthew Majetic. Put in a decent shift, Majetic. Coach Matt Gaston now making the changes that you would expect to see around the hour mark. Gray missed it. It's fallen to Shinto. Shinto with a shot. Put it over to the far side. Might have lost his bearings a little bit with the run, with the flight of the ball, and with the angle of the sun. And he shot well wide in the end, but a good opportunity. Bevington, Vanderhout, neither of them get the better of Rafael De Lucia. Here's Detroit on the far side now. Comes inside. De Silva. Back out to Detroit. These two teams did meet twice this year, of course. 0-0 draw the last time they met, which was round 15. At Blue Eagles, at Marden. And a 3-2 win for Blue Eagles when they met each other at this ground in round 5 this year. Salisbury come down that right-hand side, cross into the middle. So Salisbury haven't managed to beat Blue Eagles this season. Last year, honours were even. In round 8, Salisbury United had a 3-2 win at this ground. And when they travelled to Blue Eagles, they had a 3-2 loss. As things stand, Blue Eagles need a goal. Here's Matt Taylor through the middle for Salisbury. He's got 3 players on him, but it's broken to him. He's had the shot. That's a great stop by Mitchell Higgins. Then Blue Eagles goal to keep the score at 1-0. Blue Eagles preparing a couple of substitutions now themselves. Caleb Evans and Omari Dodero both being readied. Dodero scored last week in their 3-2 away win at Cumberland. Started on the bench today. Hugo Gimenez, Blue Eagles coach, seeks to try and change things here. The throw comes out in the middle. Declan Gray gets his head to it. Eventually cleared by Williams, Smith and Thomas for Blue Eagles. Bebington picks up for Salisbury. Finds Jackson Bullen. He crosses the ball over to the far side. There's nobody there, to be honest. Matthew Jones picks it up for Blue Eagles and goes forward himself with his left foot. In it comes into the middle. Chero gets a head to it. Now it's Jacob Vanderhout. And they go up the right-hand side. Shinto with it now. Has got Taylor in the middle, but little else in the way of options other than to go back. Vanderhout receives, crosses into the middle, but nobody there for Salisbury. Now they come down this near side. And now Blue Eagles will make those substitutions. And De Lucia goes off. And Detroit goes off. They're the 2 players coming off. And on comes Omari Dodero. And Caleb Evans. And indeed, Caleb Evans' first task is to take the throw in. He seems a little unsure about where that's to be done from. And it's all clear for him now, and he takes the throw in now, goes down the line. Evans with the throw again. De Silva. Back to Evans. Receives it back again. But again, Salisbury United keen to get the ball back when they lose it. In that transition period, straight onto it. And Liam Bevington goes to ground after that challenge. Back on his feet. And they breed them tough up here. He's just jogged that off. So, free kick will be taken by the goalkeeper, Luke Luongo. Right into the middle it goes, falls right at the feet of Shinto. But Migliaccio is the player who's come away with it. He's done well. Finds De Silva. Silva goes to the far side, he's looking for Capolino. Capolino appeared to wait for it to get to him. Chip over the top, flicked on. Jackson Bullen will deal with this. Effective, if not pretty. Clears his lines and makes some distance as well. Here's the Silva, tries to bring it down from Bevington. Van der Hout has it now. And indeed it comes off Van der Hout. Throw in for Blue Eagles. Just over 20 minutes to go on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED needs. It is 1-0 for the home side. Matthew Marchioro scoring in the 30th minute for Salisbury United in what is an elimination final. We're at the pointy end of the season now, folks. There's Marchioro, gets his head to it. Vela flicks on. Eventually it comes to Gray. He goes back to his goalkeeper. Tell you what, the ball on the ground's a little bobbly, as you can see, as it's played out to that far side. It's a section or two of the pitch, just a little uneven, and when they pass back to the goalkeeper, not sure I would rely entirely on the bounce of the ball, but it comes out to this near side. Here's Caleb Evans now. He'll try and cross this first time. He does so, goes into the box. Cleared though by Salisbury. Going again in that far side. Referee Christian Verdecchio spotted an infringement. Ricardo De Silva judged to be in the guilty party there. It's a free kick in the far side for Salisbury United. Down the line it goes. Taylor flicks on to Shinto. He's not kept that in. My apologies, I think he's been offside. Goal kick. Mitchell Higgins to take for Blue Eagles. It goes into that late winter sky. Mario Dodero can't get there ahead of his opponent Anthony Luongo. Blue Eagles have it. Chip forward. Here's Anthony Luongo again. Has emerged with it. Feeds Shinto. Oh, trickery by Shinto on that far side. Makes his way to the penalty spot. Still going towards the penalty spot. Can't get that final ball in. And it's picked up by Mitchell Higgins in the end. And he clears. Ineffective though, really. Salisbury have it. Arturo. Evans. Udero has a swipe. Looked like he'd only kicked his own player there. Just getting in each other's way a little bit. Here's Shinto on the far side for Salisbury. Finds Van der Hout on the inside overlapping run, if that makes sense. Final ball into the middle. Collected by Matt Taylor. Evans ushers him out to the byline. Julian Vela now with it. Crosses into the middle. It's a decent cross, but there's no one there. Shinto came in late. Now it's with Jacob van der Hout, the far side. Gets his left foot cross in the middle. Shinto! Free header. And no one picked him up. And he should maybe have done a bit better. At least got his header on target. Again, maybe he just didn't expect it to get to him. The chance goes to begging. Salisbury United now look to make another change. Jacob Folk comes on, and Jackson Bullen leaves us. Jacob Folk played last week. Started on the bench today. Declan Gray with the header there, glances it back to his goalkeeper. Into the 74th minute now. Just over 15 minutes to go. Blue Eagles starting to find that time will become their enemy. The loser of this, of course, is out. That's what an elimination final is, by definition. The locals don't like that one. Capolino goes to ground after the challenge from behind from the goal scorer, Marchioro. Ricardo De Silva, should I say, over the ball now. Hands on hips. Waits to take this free kick. He's the deepest player that Blue Eagles have. They're all pressed forward otherwise. Ball goes in towards the back post. Target again is Capolino. And a corner has been given, which Ricardo De Silva has raced over to take. Blue Eagles preparing another sub as this ball comes into the middle. Didero gets up and it's gone in. Omari Didero has scored. It's been given and it's 1-0. What a turn of events. And that makes it 1-0 with about 15 minutes to go. And Didero comes on as a substitute not 10 minutes ago. And has levelled the scores here in this elimination final. 1-0 on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard. We've got a game in our hands, folks. Jeepers creepers. There is an injury to Salisbury United over there, and the home support are a wee bit unhappy about that. They can't change anything. Remember, it is extra time if need be in this game. There needs to be a winner today. Only to be lie down after this one, folks. Well, what a turn of events. I mean, it's been a very evenly matched competition today, really. So the fact that it's 1-0 is probably a fair reflection of play. But the locals will feel a bit aggrieved about that. Aggrieved in the sense that they've done all the hard work. They're 1-0 up with 15 minutes to go. And now find themselves level. And there appears to be a spring in the step of Blue Eagles now. That goal coming in the 76th minute. from Omari Didero, who, as I mentioned before, did score last week, or in their last outing in their game against Cumberland. Throw in taken. Here's Didero, the goal scorer. Free kick goes Blue Eagles' way. Sorry, Salisbury United's way. Bevington in this near side now for Salisbury. Evans clears the danger. Concedes a throw. Salisbury now preparing to take that. Julian Vela, the recipient. And that goes out. Caleb Evans has been a bundle of energy since he came on for Blue Eagles. Down this right-hand side. He's the player who'll take this throw in. Another substitution being made by Salisbury United. Abdi Siraj comes on. And it looks like Matthew Marchioro is the player who's come off. We'll get confirmation of that. He appeared to pick up an injury in that in the lead up to that goal, that equaliser for Blue Eagles. And we're back underway. Blue Eagles, as I mentioned before, just have a bit of a spring in their step now. Confidence up. Here's Didero under it again. And indeed, Matthew Marchioro is the player who's left us. Scored the opening goal in the 30th minute and injured in the lead up to the equaliser in the 76th minute as Blue Eagles draw level. Didero scoring his 6th league goal of this campaign. And we are locked at 1-1. Caleb Evans goes to ground there after the clash with Matt Taylor. And Anthony Luongo judged to foul his opponent. And it's a free kick for Blue Eagles, who have got 2 players down. Christian Dargenio is down. And Caleb Evans is down, although both are back on their feet now. Ricardo da Silva now preparing to take this free kick into the 82nd minute. And again, Blue Eagles have got a ton of players up in that penalty box. The ball comes in. Shinto under it for Salisbury. Does well with his head. Brings it down. Shot from Jones for Blue Eagles. And eventually the ball goes out off the feet of Migliaccio for a Salisbury United throw down this near side. It's taken. Bevington can't get the better of Da Silva, and Da Silva wins the throw, takes the throw, maybe a bit too hurriedly. Becoming a bit of a scrap now. This is what you might expect. A game like this, of this magnitude, and with so much at stake. There's Anthony Luongo, 50-50 ball with Caleb Evans. Caleb Evans just clears. Back underway. Evans goes up into the sky. Here's Omari Dodero now. Comes to this near side. Eugenio with the ball into the box. Dodero almost created the space for the shot. And it sort of just came off his thigh and has gone through to the goalkeeper, Luongo, and he's dispensed with it. Shinto receives on the far side now for Salisbury. Ball into the middle. Here's Matt Taylor with a bit of space, but he's been pushed very far wide. In fact, it's gone out. Abdi Siraj on the far side getting his first touches for Salisbury United after coming on. Salisbury United here in a bid to get themselves back into the top tier of South Australian football for the first time since the late 90s. Almost 30 years since they were in the top tier. Blue Eagles seeking a return for the first time since 2021. So just a 4-year absence for them. Both sides will feel they've deserved it after solid seasons this year. And here's Capolino now, makes his way into the box. He's gone wide though, but he's got a couple of options in the middle. And in the end, Uomarogi clears the danger. It goes out to corner on the far side. Ricardo da Silva with the corner now on the far side, takes it right-footed, right into the middle of the mix. It's a crowded penalty area though, and it goes all the way through. A goal kick. We are in the 84th minute. Excuse me, the 86th minute of this elimination final in the HPG Homes State League 1 competition for 2025. It is a goal apiece. Matthew Marchioro opening the scoring in the 30th minute for Salisbury United. And then Omari Dodero coming on off the bench onto the park and scoring the equaliser in the 76th minute. This game will go to extra time if scores remain 1-1. Uomarogi now defending against another Blue Eagles onslaught. Here's Anthony Luongo. He clears. I would honestly say that I feel 1-1 is a fair reflection of the play so far. It's been very even. Might even suggest that Salisbury United have maybe been a little bit more wasteful in front of goal, but they've had more chances. And by that I mean clear-cut chances. Both keepers have had plenty to do. They've not been overly challenged or greatly challenged here, but there's a little tug there on the arm. And that's a yellow card. I think for Christian Michelaccio for the tug back in the shirt there. That scores update for you in the RA NPL. Croydon Kings currently 4-1 up against West Torrens-Burculla in their game at Regency Park. The NPL, of course, the tier above this. But here's Salisbury United with a chance. A free kick from a similar area that Blue Eagles previously had just 4 or 5 minutes ago. Van der Hout poised over it. There's a little bit of argy-bargy, pushing and shoving in the middle of the box, but here comes Van der Hout's free kick. Goes all the way through. And it's a goal kick. Caleb Evans now receives in this near side. Goes long. Probably go all the way through to the keeper. Luongo takes. As Capolino offers a little bit of pressure. Luongo. Up into the sky it goes. Taylor's underneath it. That's going to go all the way through to the goalkeeper. Mitchell Higgins. Ricardo da Silva now in that far side. Overlapping run by Jones. Cross comes in. Romarogi clears. Salisbury out of danger again. Just a couple of minutes of regulation time remaining. Vernillo underneath this for Blue Eagles. Can't bring it under the control and onto the deck. Eventually Siraj clears for Salisbury United. Only as far as De Silva initially. Vernillo again. Van der Hout has it. The referee Christian Verdicchio has pulled play back. Spotting an infringement. No argument from the players. Although the home support offer their dissent. Silva's free kick comes in. Very clear by Vela. Bebbington. Chip forward. Target was Shinto, but Evans gets there first. Plays it back to his goalkeeper Higgins. Higgins goes long. Dudero now has time to bring it down. Opts to pop it back up, funnily enough. And they do bring it down now. Here's Capolino making his way into the box. Danger cleared by Bannister. Van der Hout goes to ground, nothing given. Aaron Bannister on the far side now for Salisbury United. Ball comes into the middle. De Silva clears. Ball breaks to Isaac Vernillo. He still has it at his feet. Capolino is there as an option for him. He still has the ball at his feet. It's at the edge of the box. Plays in Dargenio. The attack breaks down and it's cleared. And this game will almost certainly be heading into extra time. We're playing at the referee's discretion now. Caleb Evans with the throw in this near side. Evans takes that throw, goes down the line. Bebbington tries to get to it, can't. Van der Hout gets to it. Vernillo goes out wide. Capolino now. Salisbury United just won it back as soon as they lose it. They just won it back. And they have it back now. Van der Hout takes the ball for a little run past Iglaccio. Faces De Silva as well now. Blue Eagles have a player down, but Salisbury are playing on. Siraj in the far side now. Tries to play in Bannister. It's intercepted by Jones though. Goes out the far side. Throw in for Salisbury United. Moments to go. Throw in taken, goes into the box. Cleared by Jones, only as far as Umarego. And Umarego gets there back. He'll take the throw in that far side. It's the middle it goes. And off Matthew Jones it comes. Salisbury United, possibly with the last piece of play in the 90 here. With the throw, into the middle it goes, penalty spot. Taylor will give chase. Cleared by Smithson Thomas though. Jones keeps that one in, and it comes off Taylor, and it's a goal kick. Mitchell Higgins with the goal kick now to get us back underway in this intriguing HPG Homes State League 1 encounter. And the referee, Christian Verdico, has drawn proceedings to a close. That's the full time. But it's a full-time interval, folks. We're heading into extra time here. 15 minutes each way. I'll take a wee short break, have myself a wee drink of water, catch my breath. But don't go anywhere, folks. You are watching the HPG Homes State League elimination final between Salisbury United and Blue Eagles. It's 1-1 after the regulation 90 minutes. A goal in the 30th minute for Salisbury United from Matthew Marchioro, and an equalize on the 76th minute from Omari Dodero. Means it's 1-1 and we head into extra time. Don't go anywhere, folks. I can't wait for this. welcome back to PSD Energy Park here in Burton for the first half of extra time in this intriguing HPG Homes State League 1 encounter, an elimination final between the host side, Salisbury United, and their visitors, Blue Eagles. It is 1-1 after the 90. This extra time back underway now. And the home support have moved up into the main stand here to, I guess, watch how a professional calls a game. Or maybe they just sought a little bit of shelter. Either way, I hope you can hear me, but it has become quite loud here in this main stand. A reminder that if it scores our level after the 120 minutes, we will go to penalties here. Here's Isaac Vernillo now for Blue Eagles, making his way across the park. Goes back to Caleb Evans. Evans with it now. Salisbury United trying to play football. On that far side. Bannister now in this near side. Farage. Van der Hout. There's Babington. Wilkins in the middle. Higgins is under it, so is Matt Taylor, but Higgins takes it. Vela tries to see that one out the far side. Romarogi with it though now for Salisbury. Clears up the line. Or at least tries to. Doesn't make the distance, but they do now. Oh my goodness me, they've got hooters here and everything. Chants, flags, hooters, the whole lot. So I'm hoping you can hear me, folks. Anthony Luongo now. Under the ball. Farage. Back to Luongo. Siraj now in this near side. Goes to Taylor. Receives it back. Into the middle. Anthony Luongo. Out to this near side. Aaron Bannister. Just shows a little bit too much to Dodero. And a yellow card for Bannister. My apologies if you haven't got a video signal at this point in time. I'll talk you through it anyway. Here's Mick Leaccio. Goes along with his kick. Edge of the box. Vela's under it. Clears. De Silva. Can't get it back off Luongo, or can he? Babington goes out to the far side now. Shadows casting very long now. Throw in taken. Jacob van der Hout makes his way across the park. There's no way forward, so he switches the play over to this near side. Aaron Bannister now has it. Ball into the middle. And a big appeal for a foul on Matt Taylor. Nothing given. There didn't seem to be much in it, to be honest. And it goes out for a corner on the far side. That's a bit harsh. I don't think there was much in that. And I think it's the right decision by the referee, Christian Verdicchio. Corner kick on the far side for Salisbury United. Here comes that corner. Into the middle it goes. Oh, easily and comfortably taken by Mitchell Higgins. And he goes long. Uwamorogi will chase this one, as will Isaac Vernillo. And it goes out. Throw in on that far side. Declan Gray. The Blue Eagles now prepare to make a double substitution. Nathan Niuto and David Signori about to come on. And Matthew Jones comes off. Had a great game, really. Very prominent down that left-hand side, but makes way. And the second substitution, David Signori. He comes onto the park. And Christian Dargenio is the player who makes way for him. Free kick on that far side now. Then it comes into the middle. Taken by Luke Luongo though. Jacob van der Hout now on the far side. Faces Michelangelo. Anthony Luongo now tries to chip forward. De Silva tries to keep that in, but it goes out. And it's a throw in on the far side for Salisbury United. Here's Shinto on the far side now for Salisbury United. Bebbington. Back out to Shinto. Into the middle it comes. Bebbington's got a bit of space here. Bebbington's still got a bit of space. Bebbington has space. Can't get his shot in though. Place to Luongo. Miss hit. Bebbington with a snap. Over the top it goes. And United, the chant goes up from the home support. They're having a nice little afternoon out, aren't they? Here's Nathan Niuta. All the way back to the goalkeeper it goes. Mitchell Higgins with it now. Goes long. Vela deals with it. Blue Eagles still have it. Oh, push off the ball there. Jacob van der Hout dropped to ground. And I think it's William Smithson Thomas who's received the yellow for that. And now the free kick will be taken by Aaron Bannister on this near side. Bannister just inside his own half. Goes to Jacob van der Hout in this corner. Throw in comes in. Into the box. Shinto has a snap at it, but it actually goes back the way. Bannister sees it across the park. It's picked up by Bebbington on that far side. his shots, or his cross is blocked. He appeals, but nothing given. And it's a throw in for Blue Eagles on the far side. Almost 10 minutes gone in this first 15 minutes. This first 15-minute period, should I say. Caleb Evans with a throw on the far side, goes line. Neither side really making significant headway in this first period of additional time or extra time. And it is a free kick in the far side. Ricardo da Silva with it. And pretty much almost all outfield players are standing within about a 3 square metre area in the middle of the penalty spot, or the area where the penalty spot is. Here comes da Silva's free kick. It's right on the penalty spot. Didero's up. Doesn't get a clean header though. Cleared by Bevington for Salisbury. Goes to Evans now. Evans has Higgins, his goalkeeper, and he feeds it back to him. Higgins clears. Didero has it now. He's at the edge. Hasn't quite got the space for the shot. They're trying to work it into the middle. Vernillo with the final touch there, I think. It's come off a Salisbury player. Da Silva will take the throw in now. And it's a throw-in on the far side. Caleb Evans with that throw. Back to Evans. Shinto get in the way though. And eventually it's cleared. Jacob Fote, the player to clear that for Salisbury United. Only as far as Declan Gray, and it's been put back into the middle. Salisbury can't clear their lines at the back there. And into the box they come, Blue Eagles. And I tell you what, Julian Vela is the player who's put in a tackle there that was superb. He ran the risk, of course, in that penalty area of fouling his opponent, but it was a nice, clean tackle, the best you'll see. And Salisbury United clear the danger. Throw it in the far side for Blue Eagles. Caleb Evans with it. Down the line he goes. Capolino in that far side, along with Vernillo. Capolino has the throw. Goes in the middle. Here is Vernillo. Nothing in the middle though, but he's not going to get the ball in there. Wimmerogi clears for Salisbury United. Throw-in comes into the middle now from Evans, edge of the box. Tried to flick it on there. Ball eventually comes into the middle. Didero's up with the header, doesn't get the body right, it goes out. And it's a goal kick. Finals fever. Saturday early night fever here at Burton in Adelaide's North. This HBG Homes State League 1 elimination finals game. The loser is out. The winner will continue on to next week. Ricardo da Silva now with a free kick for Blue Eagles. Ball comes in. Edge of the box. Jacob van der Hout races to get there. Can't. I'll tell you what, a few of these sprints look a little laboured now. And these players have now played 105 minutes of football. Apart from the substitutes, what's their excuse? Only joking. Throw in for Blue Eagles. Nathan Niuta with it. Receives it back, heads it back into the mix. And that's the first half of extra time done. There'll be another 15 minutes of play, and if the sides can't be separated there, we will go to penalties. Salisbury United, they last won the top tier title in 1985 when they were coached by Jimmy Campbell. 1985 was just the club's second year in the top division. Nicknamed the Blueberries, Salisbury clinched the title that year on the very last day of the season with a 1-0 win over Elizabeth City at Steve Jarvis Park, about a 5-minute drive from this ground. Their star-studded player back then was Frank Ostendorf, the goalkeeper. And their former players include Shane Pearce, Tony Gasparetto, Angelo Costanzo and Carl Veert. They've all played at this club. They were last in the top tier in 1997 when they were coached by Dave Johnston. And they're now trying to make a bid to get back into the top tier for the first time since that 1997 season. It's less of a wait for Blue Eagles. They've been playing their football at Marden since 2000, and the club are seeking a return to the top flight after relegation from the NPL in 2021. The player roster then featured Hamish McCabe, Isaac Mullen, Christian D'Angelo. They were the top scorers. Mixed form for both of these sides in the league coming into this. Salisbury with just 2 wins in the last 6. And Blue Eagles, also with just 2 wins in the last 6. And they're about to start the second 15 minutes of extra time in a game where a winner must be decided. And we will go to penalties. We look at the stats there. Shots on goal, 6 versus 4 in Blue Eagles' favour. Shots on target, 2-1 for Blue Eagles' favour. Again, just to go back to the goalkeepers, they haven't really been tested. I mean, they've had a bit to do, but nothing that's really been a test for them. We're back underway. Both clubs made finals last year. Blue Eagles finished 3rd, Salisbury were 5th. Both of them made it to the preliminary final. They were eventually disposed of by the 2 eventual promotion winners, Playford City Patriots and West Torrens Barculla. In 2023, Salisbury came up from State League 2 and Blue Eagles were 7th in State League 1. But we're back underway for the second half of extra time, and it's a shot from distance there that goes wide from Blue Eagles, number 10, Ricardo da Silva. Luke Luongo now takes the goal kick that gets us back underway. Migliaccio on this near side gets the better of Jacob Fote. Da Silva receives it, puts a cross in low, intercepted by Vela, who's had a sterling match at the back for Salisbury United today. Shinto can't get over Declan Gray. Ball goes out, throw in. Jacob van der Hout with it. Matthew Taylor gives him the leading run. He receives it back. And that's a booking for Blue Eagles, William Smithson-Thomas. To be honest, I didn't see too much in that. But Jacob van der Hout wins the foul. And referee Christian Verdicchio puts the name into the book. Christian Verdicchio is assisted today by Ibrahim Saidi, Cameron Joy, and the fourth official is Andrew Kite. Here is the free kick. Jacob van der Hout over it now. Right-footed into the middle, into the sun. Oh! Broke to Luongo! Hit the bar, broke to Shinto, and he's put it wide. And Anthony Luongo there came closest with a shot off the bar. The Blue Eagles prepare two more substitutions. Joseph Kogo comes on, and Antonio Hanksari comes on for Blue Eagles. And it's a goal kick. Mitchell Higgins to take, and he releases it. Up goes the Silva, doesn't win it though. Bebbington does for Salisbury. There's Luongo with a free header in the middle. Shinto's trying to win that one for Salisbury. Eventually it comes all the way back to Mitchell Higgins in goal, and he'll take the kick. There's a suggestion from the home support that the away support are lacking in numbers. But I can tell you, folks, they're not. They're maybe not as vociferous, but there's plenty of them here. Here's van der Hout in this near side. Evans misses the sliding tackle. Van der Hout down the left-hand side. Overruns the ball, though, and it goes out. Jacob van der Hout over this corner now. Corner comes in. Rumawaroge gets up there but can't get over the top of it. And indeed, it doesn't make the contact. It goes out in the far side for a goal kick. Mitchell Higgins now with the goal kick, gets us back underway, goes long. It's a foot race on the far side to get the ball first. Antonio Hanksari is the player who gets there for Blue Eagles, but eventually it comes out for Salisbury United and cleared by Umurogi. And it's been a battling performance from both sides. Van der Hout in the middle of the park now for Salisbury. They've gone quiet, folks. You can probably hear me now. Van der Hout in the middle of the park. He's been forced across the park. Finds Liam Bebbington. Bebbington on this near side now. Crosses with his right. Penalty spot. All the players looking into the sun. Salisbury still have it. Anthony Luongo on the far side. He's shepherded by Joseph Kogo. And eventually it goes out. It's a goal kick. Much to the chagrin of the home support. Quick substitutions being made in this near side. Joshua Farrell has just come on for Salisbury in place of Ibuki Shinto. Quick substitution done there as we have the last 5 minutes of the 120 to go. Evans tried to find Miglaccio. It didn't get to him and it's gone out. It's a throw in this near side for Salisbury United. Goes line. Taylor along the ground. Tried to find Joshua Farrell for his first touch. And it's gone out. Blue Eagles throw in this near side. Caleb Evans with a throw down the line. Goes straight to Bevington though. Pops it back up. Declan Gray with the head. Here's Van der Hout now with the ball. Solid tackle by Evans. De Silva has it now for Blue Eagles. And he can't get past his opponent. It's a solid challenge there by Liam Bevington. Van der Hout with the cross. But that one's going to go right out onto Waterloo Corner Road. This game is finally poised, folk. I tell you what, if there's a goal in the next 5 minutes, that would surely win it. They're too closely matched, these two sides. Kick eventually comes in from Higgins. Flicked on by Miglaccio. Can't get it back. Van der Hout now gets his head to it. It's flicked on though by Joseph Gogo. Bevington clears. It's tired though. It's a tired looking clearance. I don't blame him. He's played nearly 2 hours of football. Jacob Van der Hout, right foot, cross field, looking for Taylor. It won't get to him though, it's cleared. David Signorian clears for Blue Eagles. Here's Christian Miglaccio. Ball into the middle. And that's cleared by Julian Vela for a corner kick. He looks disappointed with that, but I think that's safety first is probably his best option. Corner kick, Ricardo De Silva with it. There's a hushed silence that descends on the park here. Ball in the middle, clear header away there for Matt Taylor. Looks tired though. It's broken here to the substitute. And then cleared. Run down the side, cross into the middle. Out to the back post. Substitute gets his shot in. David Signori with that. Declan Gray with the header there. Liam Bevington goes to ground. It's a free kick in this near side. Free kick in this near side now. For Salisbury. Into the middle it goes from Jacob Fort. Out to the back though. And a corner. Possibly the last attack or the last option for the home side. Here comes that corner into the middle now. Taylor tries to get his head to it, and it's another corner. The corner comes into the middle, headed clear though. And all the way through to the goalkeeper, Mitchell Higgins, who collects. And I think we're probably heading towards penalties now, folks. And Salisbury United fans letting their opponents know their thoughts on the events of the last minute there. And here comes Blue Eagles through the middle of the park. Booted clear though by that Salisbury back line. Farrell opts to go for it, leaves it for Luongo. First touch is a wee bit heavy, and Evans, who's had a very solid match, gets his challenge in, wins the throw. Evans takes his throw, goes down the line. Capolino now with the throw. Leaves it for Ricardo da Silva. Caleb Evans. Into the middle it goes. Luongo gets his head to it. And it's collected by the goalkeeper, Luke Luongo. Luke Luongo now ventures out. Goes up, long. Taylor is the target. Declan Gray gets there first. Anthony Luongo chips over the top. Evans. Evans again. Goes down the line. It's met by Jacob Foat. And again by Jacob Foat. And eventually, free kick goes Blue Eagles' way. Ricardo da Silva now prepares to take the free kick midway inside his own half. And one feels, as Christian Verdicchio glances at his watch, that this might be the last foray into attack for either side. Ball goes into the penalty spot, or the area of the penalty spot, but it's cleared. Caleb Evans now with the throw for Blue Eagles on this near side. Takes that throw into the penalty box it goes. Migliaccio can't get the space for the shot. Cleared by Anthony Luongo. Smith and Thomas pops it back into the middle. Players going to ground too easily, and that's punished with a yellow card. And for me, I think Christian Verdicchio's got that right. Juan Capolino goes to ground too easily there. Booked for simulation. Luke Luongo now will take a kick that I have already indicated on several occasions will probably be the last one of the game. Luongo goes long with it. Edge of the box, and Christian Verdicchio blows his whistle for full time. We will go to penalties here at PSD Energy Park And I'm glad to report that half the crowd are heading round behind one of the goals.
Sorry, mate.
And the players now assemble in their couple of groups and work out the whole penalty-taking situation. And this is virgin territory for me. I'm not really sure what happens here, folks, so bear with me. Obviously, they'll pick an end for the penalties to be taken at, but the majority of the support have made their way down to the edge of the ground while they await the decision of which end the penalties will be taken. As I mentioned before, this is an elimination final in the HPG Homes State League 1 competition. The loser is out. The winner will go on to play the next round of finals next week. What 120 minutes we've had. It has finished 1-1 after the 90 and no goals in the extra time that we played. Scoring was opened by Matthew Martioro for Salisbury United in the 30th minute, before Omari Didero, who'd come on as a substitute, equalised in the 76th minute in a passage of play that actually Matthew Martioro was injured in and left the field. Referee Christian Verdicchio has been assisted today by Ibrahim Saidi and Cameron Joy, with the fourth official, Andrew Kite, on the touchline. And it has gone eerily silent here as most of those supporters have made their way down to the front of the main stand here at Waterloo Road North here in Burton. PSD Energy Park. A great little stadium. You can see the Blue Eagles players there gathered in their group. And up the other end, Salisbury United, I'm sorry. I just had an update of the score in the women's WNPL. Comets currently leading West Adelaide, which had distracted me, but Salisbury United, they're gathered in their huddle as they prepare for their kicks as well. Coach Matt Gaston delivering his speech. For them, they'll be hoping it's not a eulogy. And in the middle, the two captains, Ricardo Da Silva and Matt Taylor, who've led their teams through 120 minutes of football, and the coin toss indicates that the penalties will be taken at the right end of the ground, and now a coin toss to determine who takes the kick first. I think all I've picked up from that is that the penalties will be taken at the goal down to our right, but not necessarily the order in which they'll be taken. As I mentioned before, Blue Eagles, we've played at Marden since 2000, are seeking a return to the top flight after relegation from the NPL in 2021. Hamish McCabe, Isaac Mullen, Christian D'Angelo were some of the players in that team. Whereas for Salisbury United, they seek a return to the top tier for the first time since 1997, almost 30 years since they were up there. Salisbury United have been the South Australian champions on one occasion, and that was 1985 when they were coached by Jimmy Campbell. It was just the club's second year in the top flight. And the Blueberries clinched the title on the last day of that season with a 1-0 win over the now defunct Elizabeth City, right here in Burton. So, Salisbury United will go first. And it appears the substitute Josh Farrell will go first. And he faces Mitchell Higgins, the first penalty to be taken here. The fans have now made their way behind that goal. And we wait that first penalty kick to be taken. I'm not sure quite what the delay is. Some of the supporters had climbed the fence behind there. We're just waiting for them all to be to make their way back over the fence, and then we can get started. Luke Luongo needs to make his way outside the penalty box as well. There's a lot to go on here. I think Christian Verdicchio's got his hands full. Anyway, penalty number 1 for Salisbury United. And it goes into that far side, and United get the first one. Ricardo da Silva now, Blue Eagles captain, makes his way up to take his penalty. First one for Blue Eagles. Luke Luongo retreats to his line. Da Silva versus Luongo for the second penalty of this early evening. Couple of steps up. Da Silva delivers. And he makes his way back. It is 1-1 on penalties after 120 minutes. And now Salisbury United's captain, Matt Taylor, makes his way up to take his penalty, which will be Salisbury United's second. (1-1) on penalties. Nobody's missed yet. Taylor faces Higgins. Steps up, puts it away nicely. Salisbury United have successfully converted 2. Now it's Juan Capellino, who makes his way up to take the Blue Eagles penalty, their second one. Penalties seem such a cruel way, not just to lose a game, but to finish your season. I mean, your whole season comes down to a couple of kicks of a ball from a static position. And here's Capellino now, preparing to take his kick with his left. He had a great game, really, Capellino, but didn't get much luck in front of goal. Steps up now, takes it. He's put it over the top. And that's a great shame for the big striker. Just had an off day, really. And Ricardo da Silva steps up to offer some words of encouragement and hope to him. Anthony Luongo now steps up to take his penalty for Salisbury United. This is their third. They're currently 2-1 up. Both teams have taken 2 penalties. It's Anthony Luongo versus Mitchell Higgins. Luongo takes a couple of wee stutters, shoots, hits the bar, and he's missed. And Luongo did hit the bar earlier on as well in play. Now it's David Signori who steps up for Blue Eagles to take his penalty. This is the catch-up penalty, the one that will make it 3 each. Currently, Salisbury United 2-1 up on penalties. Farrell and Taylor converting for Salisbury United, Da Silva converting for Blue Eagles. Luongo and Capellino missing for Salisbury United and Blue Eagles respectively. And Signori's penalty is Blue Eagles' third. Really needs to put this one away. And it's stopped by Luongo. And now Julian Vela steps up. Pressure is on. This is Salisbury United's 4th penalty. But they've missed 2. Vela puts it away. And now Salisbury United are back on track. And Joseph Kogoy steps up for Blue Eagles. By my reckoning, he needs to score this. If he doesn't, Blue Eagles are out. Kogoy. He's put it away. And he might only have extended the inevitable, or he might have given them a lifeline. We'll know in about 2 minutes' time. Salisbury United's 5th penalty will be taken by Liam Bebbington. And if Bebbington scores this, Salisbury United win. Bebbington versus Higgins. Bebbington wins. Salisbury United win. And that's it. It's all done and dusted for Blue Eagles. What an agonising way to lose not just a game, but your 2025 season. Blue Eagles bow out of the HPG Homes State League competition for this year, and Salisbury United march on in the finals. A reminder of what we've just watched. 1-0 at half-time for Salisbury United as a result of Matthew Marchioro's goal in the 30th minute. Then 1-1 when Omari Dodero came on as a substitute and equalised in the 76th minute. We then went to extra time. There were no goals in extra time, and we went to penalties. And Salisbury United have just won that 4-2. Blue Eagles kicking second. Don't get to take that 5th and final penalty, because Salisbury United had already converted 4 of the 5. Farrow scoring first, Taylor scoring next. Anthony Luongo had a little bit of a hiccup before Vela and Bebbington scored their penalties for Salisbury United. In return, Ricardo da Silva got 1 and Kogo got 1. But Capolino's miss and Signore's miss has meant that Salisbury United go through on penalties in this HPG Homes State League 1 elimination game. And Salisbury United do have a dream of reaching the top tier for the first time in almost 30 years that is now still alive for them. Blue Eagles' dream return after 3 or 4 years out since 2021. Now gone. Salisbury United, who were the South Australian champions last in 1985, when the top tier was theirs, courtesy of a win at home versus Elizabeth City in the final round. And the fans on the pitch thoroughly enjoying this moment, got right behind their team. Salisbury United win. 1-1 after 90. 1-1 after 120. 4-2 on penalties. And what a contest we've had. If you fancy some more, folks, you can watch Christian Marchetti commentating on West Adelaide versus Cumberland. That's at 6 p.m. at Kilburn. Love the game? Why not study it? Flinders University now offers degrees in sport, teaching, psychology, social work and more at its new city campus. Apply now for mid-year entry. I'm going to sign off now. I need to sit down, have a wee cup of tea and a scone, I think, after that. Goodness me, what an afternoon. Thanks for being part of it. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, you can watch all the HPG Homes State League games on the FSA YouTube's channel. I've been your host, David Grant, and I've thoroughly enjoyed the last 130 odd minutes of football. I hope you did too. See you around. Bye.